We got it.
You were yelling at us in a video. No.
You coming? But right here is where we're going to need to heal and come out of this.
Man, it is cold again.
What's up? Interesting couple of weeks. I don't think I vlogged last week, or maybe even the week before, but oh well, here we are. After vacation, I came back home and took the week off just to kind of catch up, just to kind of relax and reset, and then Corona hit. And so from a business standpoint, things have come to literally a complete halt. I just signed up one client for coaching right before, so that's all good to go. I think I had maybe four speaking engagements that got canceled. I got one that got pivoted to virtual, so that one's still going to be paid, but paid at a lesser amount. And then I've got another one that came up that's a virtual. I'm not even sure if that one's paid or not. I really didn't ask. I just was happy to have the opportunity to be a part of it. Let's see. What else is going on? The website is almost done, which is pretty cool. And we'll figure out what to do with that once it's up. And other than that, it's yeah, that's about it from a business standpoint. I have some ideas about repivoting, and I'll do those later. Right now, I'm not really concerned about that. Just hanging out with the family and enjoying this time. It's kind of cool to have the rest of the world be on our pace, or on my pace, because literally what everyone is doing right now is what I do pretty much all the time. I love to just chill. We love to hang out as a family. We watch TV, we play games, we do crafts, we go outside and play. I do shit like this. My wife does her shit, and my son does his shit. We all just have some really cool boundaries. Do we get on each other's nerves? Yeah, absolutely, like everyone else. But guess what? You'll figure it out, right? So I'm enjoying that. There's not a lot of meetings on the calendar, things like that, so I literally get to wake up and meditate and do breath work and cold plunge and sit in the sauna, do more breath work, do more meditation, just hang out, be outside. Maybe finally do some cleaning in the basement, but you know what? There's no more urgency now than there was before, right? So for us, it's just our natural flow. That's where we are. For the rest of the world, I think it's a little bit hit and miss. You know, even like school has sent out a outline for the daily agenda for E, and Allie and I looked at it and we're like, yeah, okay. So it's funny because she made the joke that now that I don't have a job, that I can do the homeschooling. And I kind of think our education system is a little bit BS anyway. Let them play, let them hang out. We'll patch some time together, we'll get the work done, but we're not sticking to some freaking regimented schedule. Come on, the world is absolutely changing around us right now, and everyone is so desperate to find normal, to bring their normal back. Everyone's so desperate to create a calendar or create a schedule and create an agenda every day so they don't get bored. More things to distract. So when things were normal, We went out to bars, we went and did group things, we went out and did whatever. And that distracted us from our day-to-day life. So now that things are very different, now we want to all of a sudden go back to, yet again, a distraction. So why not just push the agenda aside? I've gone beyond the kids now. I've gone beyond the school thing now. Why not just push the agenda aside and just have fun? You know what? Use this time to sleep in. When was the last time you got to sleep in with your family a little without waking up for expectations? Guess what? You were waking up at 7 before to scramble out the door. Just wake up at 8. Scramble to that first call. Probably not going to happen at 8 o'clock, so guess what? Take this time to sleep in. Take this time to take care of yourself and your family. Take this time to connect. Take this time to do absolutely nothing. Everyone always says, boy, I wish I didn't have to work. Well, for some of us, there's no work. For some of us, it's very limited. And for some of us, we're very lucky because we're still being paid at full capacity while all of our daily duties are shut down. So there's a lot of people that are sitting at home making a great paycheck. I'm talking multiple hundreds of thousands of dollars a year. Now, I don't know how long that lasts, but there are people that are sitting right now that are going to do nothing for the next 30 days, and they're going to have 20, 30 grand deposited into their accounts. And there are people that are on the extreme opposite end. We're all in the same boat. We are absolutely all in the same boat. So why not just experience it? Whatever that boat is for you, experience it. If it's sinking, experience the sinking, because if you can experience the sinking and you can walk away from it with wisdom, which is taking the knowledge, the things that you learned, and pulling out the lessons. If you can walk away and pull out the lessons, then you've risen. The phoenix has risen through the ashes. But the way to do that is to be present. And the way to do that is to be here and now. If you feel fear, feel fear. If you feel anger, feel anger. I don't think any of this is happening in a light switch format with anyone. So allow yourself to ease into whatever the new norm is. The new norm is right here, right now. If something changes tomorrow, it changes tomorrow. But the new norm is right here, right now. So what you were doing yesterday probably is not going to serve you today, because the habits that you have at work, even the mask that you wear at work, is not the same one that many of us wear at home with our family, with our wives, with our husbands, with our kids. So now we're being forced, I say we're lucky, right? We're being forced to live together. And now these masks are going to start coming off, and ooh, that's going to be a little ugly. So this is a really good time to get to know yourself. This is a really good time to get to know your spouse, your kids. I might just be going off on a rant here, but maybe this is important for someone. So we're just chilling. Do a little bit more of that. It's not that hard. And again, seriously, there's no guarantee of what any of this looks like. So why not just simply make the most of the situation? You have time at home, you have time with your family, you have time to face your demons, you have time to work through those issues. Right now, we're so connected. Everyone wants to help. Everyone wants to influence. Everyone wants to provide value. Everyone wants to help. So take advantage of that. We have this interconnected world that we live in. So reach out to people. People will reach out to you. Use this time to work through those things. There's a lot of good teachers and sages and coaches and healers and preachers and speakers out there that are doing some amazing things to help people. Find whoever, whatever that resonates with you and go heal. Go work through those insecurities that are coming up right now, because the more discipline that you have in pushing them away, ooh, the darker it's going to get. You might get out of the hole for now, but then the darker it's going to get later on, right? Because you're going to start to condition yourself to feel those feels and then push them away. And pretty soon, they blow up. So, instead, just choose to feel them. Choose to feel them. Choose to be here. Choose to be now. Don't hang out with the schedule so much. Schedule's distraction. Play the what if scenarios. Yeah, that's fine. Everyone's saying don't do that. Well, if you depress those feelings and those fears, they're only going to come back up. So deal with them one time. Sit with them. Allow them to move through and recognize that you are not the thoughts. You are not the identity of the story that you're playing in your head. And if you just allow those thoughts to play out, or just let them go, or just not feed them, they'll dissipate and they're just another story. The problem is we get caught up in those stories and we want to stay there. So if you just find your breath and just breathe. Slow your breath down and just breathe. You just know it's a story and it just goes. And you can find the moment that you're in right now. And you can find gratitude, and you can find peace, and you can find calm, and you can find joy, and you can switch your state if you're in a state of fear. And if you're not, and you're in a state of love, then you recognize that, oh, this is a fucking game anyway, right? We each have our own personal realities. It's based on our mindset, heart set, our thoughts, our emotions that we project into the world. We all see this. That's why there's a million conspiracy theories going on. And guess what? We don't win our chicken dinner. One of them is true. We'll just have to hang out and figure out which one it is. The cool thing is that there's literally thousands, if not millions, I don't know, but a lot of alternate endings here. Let it play out. You choose the timeline that you want to articulate. No expectations of any results. Go with the flow. Surrender to what is right now. Use this time. Use this time to just go within. Everyone's looking outside. Everyone's looking for something, someone to save whatever is happening right now. And we're all looking outside. We are reaching. Go within. Go within, get quiet. When you get quiet, some scary shit's gonna come up. But just sit with it. Understand what it is. Understand that the only part of it that is real is the part that you choose to make real. And allow those emotions to flow. Do some drumming, do some breath work, burn some fucking sage, get some malas, wear some bracelets, do whatever the fuck you gotta do. But just let that shit go through you, flow through you, and then let it go. And you can come back to now. And now is actually pretty fucking cool. So, who knows what next week is going to hold? It's gonna be dope as fuck. Or this week, actually, because it is Sunday, so. This week's gonna be pretty awesome. We'll just go with the flow. Enjoy the ride. Peace.